Disclaimer. This content contains frequent use of strong language, raised voices, and other material that may be considered offensive or inappropriate for some audiences. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. If you are easily offended by explicit language or intense behavior, this may not be suitable for you.
Translation! It's called a rant video for a reason! Get a grip! If you can't take gratuitous cussing, constant shouting, and easily get offended like a pansy, this video ain't for you. Understood? Now plant your asses in your seats, zip your trap, and enjoy the video! That's an order!
Oh, snap. We got freaking Pokemon Legends EA. Let's get it. What we got going on? Yo. They just showed Kalos starters. Okay. Oh, Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh, 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 oh. I'm not even gonna lie, bruh. Chestnut freaking went hard. Chestnut went hard, son. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't really get a good look at Delphox, but it looks pretty.
We have one more Pokemon.
It looks pretty promising.
Please.
Another Pokemon. Interesting art style. Was that a Pikachu? Mega Raichu, son? Mega Raichu X and Y, son? What am I looking at? Excuse me? The Sam Hell? What?
How do you think they'll perform? More details will be
What
shared
the
in the
fuck?
future.
What in the actual fuck do you mean? How they gonna perform?
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
What in the actual Sam freaking? I am going to be honest with you. I don't know how to feel. To be quite frank with you, very, very hype when it came to this reveal right here. After so many years, they finally get the justice they were supposed to deserve. They were supposed to have originally from their debut game, and we're finally getting it. 10 plus years after the fact, but it's finally happening. I just wish I could be more excited about this because I just, we're gonna get into it in a moment. We're gonna get into it in a moment. Bro. This initially was a crazy reveal because Raichu, it was flabbergasting how Raichu is actually getting some more love and ending up getting 2 Mega Evolutions. That's the same with like Charizard and Mewtwo. And then you had to do this. You had to do this. I was so flipping hype for this game. I was literally going to be releasing a video talking about all my thoughts in regards to this game and how things have been looking so promising. So promising. And you had to just go out of your way to kill my hype with this shit right here. Apparel items available October 16th, while the additional story content is going to come soon. What in the actual Sam hell am I looking at? Why? Why in the world? Why in the world am I seeing paid DLC?
What the hell is this?
Why in the world am I seeing paid DLC before the game is even out, son?
Why?
Why am I seeing this? Why is this a thing? Why is this here? Wonder what is happening.
I have several questions.
I first it was the freaking patents, and now it's this. I do not advocate for this. I do not accept this. I do not give this kind of shit a pass. This is not okay. This is never okay. I'm never okay with this. This is the same mother-loving practice as that of Ubisoft and flippin' EA. And I don't give either of them a pass. I give no one a pass. I love freaking Square Enix games, and if they ever freaking did this shit, I still wouldn't give them a pass either.
Now the main problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort. It's like a visceral reaction of discontent coming from this area. This area is not good either. I hate this, but I'm mainly worried about this.
It's just the same old shit. It's the same old shit. It is literally the same old shit. Time and time again. For the entirety of a freaking decade. It's the same old scummy ass shit with this freaking company.
I'm so sick of this fucking company. They're trash!
I can't. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, dude. I gave you the benefit of a doubt. I gave you the benefit of a doubt, but I can't, dude. I don't even know how to feel anymore now. I really don't, because I can't with this. I don't see how anyone is going to be, anyone can be okay with this in any capacity. The game is not out, son. The game is not out, son. It was a completely different story when it came to the freaking DK game, and even then, I still felt that was a hard pill to swallow. I'm obviously not going to buy this. I did not buy the freaking DLC when it came to Sword and Shield. I did not buy the DLC when it came to motherfucking Scarlet and Violet. I didn't even freaking finish Scarlet and Violet because I didn't like anything that I experienced when it came to that game. And the same is going to be said here. I am not paying money for freaking Mega Pokemon. It is the same story as far as me having to pay money for Pokemon that should have already been in the mother-loving game. I just can't wrap my head around this. And you know, one of the things that's not going to. It technically is going to, but the thing is that we're talking about present time. What pisses me off isn't about the fact that they have that No. Let me correct myself. This whole situation still pisses me off. Still does. That's not gonna change. That's not changing. But do you want to know what actually pisses me off a lot more than this current situation? Is the fact that they feel okay with doing this. And you want to know the reason why they feel okay with doing this? It's because people gave them a pass for all of the other freaking DLC, and they're going to give them a pass with this as well. Those, you know who you are. You know who you are. And I'm going to give a caveat to this. Any of the ones who don't agree with this, but still want to go out and freaking pay for this, all power to you. Do whatever the hell you want with your money. That's your money. I'm not spending my own money on this shit. Your money is not my money. Speak with your wallet. Do whatever you want. I don't care. What I care is those who defends this shit. Who gives these mother-loving pieces of feces a pass on this scummy-ass freaking marketing practices. And for the life of me, I just don't understand why. I really can't wrap my head around exactly why in the world they feel the need to defend this to this mother-loving day. But as far as I am flipping concerned, my dude, this is just unacceptable. Unacceptable! This is inexcusable. You cannot defend this. This is indefensible. You can't excuse any of what is happening here. This is absolute garbage, doo-doo trash. Why? I ask you why. You cannot change my mind about this in any way, shape, or form. There's nothing that you can say. Nothing that anyone can freaking say to freaking change my mind about anything in regards to this nonsensical nonsense, this ridiculous ass bullshit that's currently in front of my face.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I just find it so inane on exactly how in the world anyone can find this to be okay. To find this to be even remotely acceptable. Exactly how in the world can you just like turn the cheek and just find this to be something that you can even possibly even remotely defend? Any of the excuses that you can come up, it's going to literally go from one ear out in the other. I'm going to ignore any freaking comment that even tries to remotely explain or even remotely excuse this bullshit. Because there's just nothing that you can, there's nothing. And don't even get me started with the whole entire story about, oh, this has happened before, so why in the world are we getting mad about this narrative? Okay. And do you want to hear what my rebuttal is? I don't give a fuck. Exactly. So what? Just because it happened before, I'm just supposed to get over it? I'm just supposed to accept what's happening here? No, I didn't freaking accept it then. I'm not gonna accept it flipping now. That hasn't even fucking changed. That's a lame excuse of the umpteenth degree. Anyone who even thinks about the conclusion, not even the conclusion, but trying to make an argument by saying that this has happened before. It happened with Breath of the Wild. It happened with Smash. It happened with this and with that. So why in the world are we getting mad? No! Just because it fucking happened then doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean I have to fucking accept this shit. To have that kind of mindset absolutely baffles me. Literally, I find it flabbergasting exactly how in the world anyone can really just like say that and think that that is like a good counter argument or in any way, shape, or form. Like it blows my mind. as to how you think that just because something happened before that it makes it any better that they're doing it now? Like, no. I guess seeing as it happened before, I guess I just have to get over it. I just have to freaking accept the fact that I'm gonna get screwed over out of my money. Bullshit. It's that thought process that I find to be absolutely insane. It's that thought process that allows them to freaking get away with the same shit over and over and over again. The same old shit. Literally, the same old shit. It just absolutely amazes me how no one understands this. That is just the most ridiculous, like, conclusion, the most ridiculous argument that you could ever possibly freaking, like, give me in response to even, like, defending this shit. Like, how is it that no one can see that all of the shit that Nintendo is currently doing is literally just screwing you out of your freaking money, son? It's not doing anything for you as a customer. It's doing nothing for you. I mean, shit. They literally just showed us a freaking paired bundle with Mario Galaxy, 2 games that freaking came out 10 years plus, and they're trying to sell it for the same fucking amount as the freaking Bonanza game. But it doesn't even stop there. They're trying, if you want to freaking get it separately, you want to get it separately? Pay $40 freaking flat, son of a bitch. Yeah. 2 games that aren't even freaking remasters, son. They're freaking upscaled 4K ports. They're lazily 4K upscale ports. They're not even freaking remasters. They barely even done shit. You can literally freaking do that on your own freaking computer for free. And they're trying to sell it to you for $40 each.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
How can you freaking look at that and find that to be okay? How can you even look at that and defend it in any way, shape, or form?
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Keep in mind that Nintendo wants you to believe just as much as they do that both of these games separately is equivalent to Metroid Prime Remastered, a game that actually had fucking effort put into it.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
All the while, they feel that the DK DLC is worth $20 when just before this, Team Cherry is out here like a fucking Chad as Silksong is getting its praises coming out at the same price. And so far, let me tell you, many of those in the freaking gaming industry was certainly not happy about that. I wonder why. You got small indie developers showing out, giving the gaming community what they want, while these giant corporate trogs can't help themselves in trying to milk every bit of what is worth of you till you're left high and dry. But somehow, some way, I'm still here, left asking the same question of how anyone can even remotely defend these mother lovers when they're trying to openly scam you for all you're worth.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
That's what I don't get. But you know what? It's gonna happen anyway because some of y'all fools I just don't know. I just don't know. It's just the norm nowadays that there are those freaking Andes that just cannot help themselves but just literally freaking fork up the cash and just sit there and freaking take it like no one's business. They can happily take it and freaking fork up the cash, make freaking Nintendo happy, while Nintendo barely even gives two shits about you. They only care about you freaking paying the money. That's all they freaking care about.
Hello, I like money.
And it very well shows. It shows literally by example with this motherfucking DLC that they're trying to freaking force down our throats by literally revealing it before the game even releases. Possibly one of the worst things that you could ever do in terms of marketing.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
And it's just like, I can't help but continue to question exactly how in the world did we even get here? How did we get to a Nintendo that seemingly feels so comfortable openly telling us that they are going to be giving us paid DLC like they're doing us a favor or something? Like, seriously, when did this start, and how in the world did it transpire to the point they feel so comfortable in brazenly announcing shit like this? Because if they honestly think I'm going to sit here and accept this absurdity, they got the wrong person. Not only that, this new marketing strategy of them providing us Switch 2 editions of previously released Switch 1 games while also adding extra content to the mix just so you can slap a full price label on that shit and expect people to shell out money for it is absolutely egregious to an insane level, dude. You practically have a great majority of this direct filled to the brim with trailers of games with added paid DLC slapped onto them that you might as well just have called this Nintendo directly aiming for my wallet direct. Ever since the announcement of the Switch 2 editions, it's all I've ever seen. Can't see how and why this became a thing, but I guess now it's a thing. Shit, not even the whole porting games from Wii U to Switch was this heinous. But I guess it doesn't matter, as there will be those sycophant fans that'll just go along with it no matter what. Absolute appalling to see this behavior being encouraged, man. Jesus. The sheer inane thought process you would need to have in thinking everyone will be okay with this is something to behold. Cause this is absurdity at its finest.
Huh? Oh, come on! You gotta admit this is cool!
Absolutely ludicrous. Completely preposterous. Every single similar adjective that you can think of to describe this moronic situation. And again, to preface all of this so that we're clear on things, I have no problems if you want to buy the game. You're on the fence with the direction that Nintendo is going with these prices. You're not a fan of the marketing ploys they are trying to pull, among other things they've been doing thus far recently, and you don't agree or support with these practices. But you just can't help but want to get these games and play them on current systems, officially and legally. I completely understand. I have no qualms with those who don't advocate for this malicious behavior but still want to own and play the games they love. It's those who do, however, 100% support and even try to justify every single piece of shit thing that they have done so far that spits in the face of the consumer.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sorry, not sorry. This is not up for debate. All this direct proved to me is that Nintendo is not for the customer. They are for their own corporate ass greed. Nothing more, nothing less. This is what I hate. This is what I hate. I despise it so much, and I cannot believe that they're going to get away with it. Because I know they're going to get away with it. Because I know that y'all niggas, I know that y'all son of 1,000 fathers are going to pay for this son of 1,000 fathers. That's what pisses me off, is the fact that so many people are actually going to freaking buy this. And Pokemon is, the Pokemon company is just gonna be like, fuck all. Y'all gonna pay for it anyway. Freaking, they just be slapping you in the face multiple times and you just accept it with a smile on your face while giving them money. You just give them money while they slap you in the face, and then once you give them money, they slap you with the product. You turn your ass into their direction while they kick your ass, and then you turn around and kiss their ass. While they kick your ass, you're kissing theirs.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Anyone, you can't defend this. I'm sorry, you can't defend this. There's no realm or possibility, anything that has anything to do with content being announced. And I don't even care. Anyone who wants to bring up the fact that, oh, they didn't show gameplay, it's most likely not even complete. It does not fucking matter. If that was the case, they could have just so easily announced this during the fucking Game Awards. At the very least, it would have been after the game released. They could have so easily announced this during freaking Pokemon Presents and on Pokemon Day. But no, they chose to announce this literally a month before the game even physically released. So no. And don't even get me started. Any of the ones who want to point out the whole entire, oh, the leaks said, I don't give a shit about the leaks. I don't care about the leaks. I don't know about the leaks. The only thing I know about the leaks is about the lore of Pokemon, the stories, and so on and so forth, Typhlosion, memes, and old designs, and so on and so forth. That's all I know. As far as any other freaking aspect of the leak is concerned, I gave no f about that. And I still give no f about it. So no, don't come at me with freaking leak talk. If it has anything to do with the whole entire story that, oh, this game was actually slated to be freaking coming out 2024, I heard all of that. Don't give a shit. That doesn't change anything. And you want to know what's crazy? Look at the bottom. It says additional story content coming soon. The game comes out in October. If this even remotely comes out in 2026, that still defeats the purpose of you needing to reveal it before the physical game actually releases. You could have so easily freaking announced this during the Game Awards.
That just makes no fucking sense.
And at the very least, the reception would be a lot better in comparison. But no, this aspect just sours. This sours my whole entire freaking hype for this game, dude.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
It leaves a sour taste in my mouth with how you guys at the freaking Pokemon Company and Nintendo feel just okay. The dude in the direct was talking as if like he doesn't even feel ashamed of the fact. He's just like, this is gonna be coming out pretty soon, while you'll be getting apparel items in October 16th. What do you think about the Pikachu on the freaking Raichu Mega Evolutions? How do you think they're gonna be? What the fuck do I care about how they're going to be? I'm not gonna freaking play them. So I don't give a shit on exactly how they're going to be.
Know your fucking place, trash.
I'm not even gonna freaking have the DLC. So as far as I'm concerned, this literally does shit all for me, dude. It literally does absolutely fucking nothing.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I swear, it's like they're acting as if they're strapped for cash or something, when they have quite literally the two most successful and best-selling game franchises, as well as the highest grossing media franchise of all time. You make more money on freaking merchandise than the flipping games themselves, and yet you can't even help yourself in trying to milk even more money out of your freaking fan base's pockets. Shit, I'd say the term pocket monsters was more so a description for these greedy ass bastards than the freaking creatures themselves. This is the first ever time. I think this is the first ever time that I've ever done a rant on this channel. Has this actually been the first ever time that I've ever physically done a rant video on my channel? And what a coincidence that it just happens to be Pokemon of all things. I just don't get it. And you want to know what the screwy thing about this is? Do you want to know the absolute scummy to all that this is pretty much going to it says pre-orders begin today. Pre-orders begin today. Pre-orders begin today. Give me a second. Switch to $70. DLC $30. What? What the fuck? All together, you're paying $100 in one sitting.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Hell no. No. I refuse. No.
This is what you signed up for. This is what you're going to accept. You're going to pay that out of pocket. This is what you're advocating for. This is what you're defending. Those of you who find this to be okay, who's okay with bending down and just taking it like a man, just taking it like a man. Yeah, just taking it right up the ass, just like a man. Yes, very much so. Very much so. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is what people signed up for. I can only imagine that there are some people that are definitely upset about this, like I am. I'm glad I'm not going to be paying $100. Hell, at this point, I'm probably just going to freaking refund and just emulate the shit. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I can't in good conscience continue going along with Pokemon right now. All right, this is 10 years, guys. 10 years. 10 years.
10 years, man! 10 years! 10 years! 10 years! 10 years!
This is not just an all of a sudden thing. This is built up animosity. This is built up in terms of wanting to put in faith that things would change, that things would get better, that things would actually be the benefit of the consumer, of the players, of the audience, the target audience. No. 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 No.
No.
This is not for the consumer. This is not for the benefit of the consumer. This is not the benefit of me. Why is this not part of the base game? Why in the world is this not what this feels like to me is cut content, and I swear to all that is holy. If the original game doesn't feel like it's complete and it has a good enough in terms of post-game, because actually, you know what? Hold on. Mysterious distortions have appeared without warning in Lumio City. They seem to connect to a space known as Hyperspace Lumios. Okay. And the mythical Pokemon Hoopa might have some part to play. It looks like your story with Team MZ isn't over yet. Continue your journey in Hyperspace Lumios after completing the main game. This is obviously, of course, after the main game, and it is effectively what feels like is part of the post-game. Additional story content planned for release by February 28th, literally Pokemon Day. So all of y'all who planned on freaking coming up with the excuse that whole entire leak with the 2024 deal, the game was already supposed to be finished, so they're doing optimization. Maybe this DLC was probably supposed to be, I don't know, released 2025. You can't say that. You can't say that anymore. You can't. Nope. You can't say that. Answer's right there, right in front of your face. Can't say it. Excuse out the window. Gone. Irrelevant. Bullshit. Yep. Let me see whether or not if they updated the website, because it's just like I need something to lift my spirits. Something. I don't know what, but I need something like right now. Let's start with the Mega. Let me see if they have the renders. I want to see what the renders look like. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. Mega Chestnut looks freaking badass. So freaking badass. Like they did Mega Chestnut justice. They freaking did Mega Chestnut justice. I will not lie. They even did freaking Mega Delphox justice. That actually looks really good. It's just too bad that I'm not really a fan of the base design of Chestnut of Delphox to really like want to use Delphox just for the sake of using its Mega Evolution. Mega Greninja, on the other hand, yo, dude, this, bruh, that looks sick. I'm not even gonna lie, that looks sick. And I can actually give a pass for like Chestnut in terms of its like base form. So it's like I could definitely go with both either Chestnut or Greninja. I'm not really a big fan of like Gen 6 in terms of the designs, like at all, but it's like I can tolerate Greninja and Chestnut for what it's worth. So that obtain Mega Stones in the ZA Battle Club's ranked battles. The Mega Stones required to Mega Evolve Chestnut, Delphox, Greninja can be obtained from the ZA Battle Club as rewards for battling over trainers in online ranked battles.
Excuse me, what?
Obtainable at the end of each season. Keep battling.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Mega Stones obtainable as promotion rewards ranked season. Starting October 16th. Don't even know when. Ranked battles. Futures will be announced at later dates. Greninjanite, Delphoxite, and Chestnutite cannot normally be obtained during regular gameplay. Mega Stones obtainable as promotion rewards are planned to be redistributed in future seasons. It's possible to have no more than one of each kind. If you already have one, you will be unable to receive another as a rank battles award. So after 10 plus years of not having the mega evolutions for these little shits, you decide that after finally making them and finally letting us have them, we can't have them immediately, and at the same time we can't even get them in the game regularly. Not even part of like post game. In the game, in the generation, in the game that is part of the generation that they're from. Who? For the love of all that is holy, who do I have to punch the ever-living shit like freaking Monkey D. Luffy to a freaking celestial dragon to knock the daylights out of them so that they can wake the fuck up with this bullshit? What is this?
John's getting upset!
Isn't this game for kids, dude? Is that not the target audience? What kid is gonna go through this nonsense, especially when they have to go against sweats that eat this shit up? Like, what the hell are we doing here, man? You're literally trying to paywall megas that people have been hyped for, that literally deserve said megas from the very generation they debuted in. How does that make any sense to you? I don't even have NSO, dude, because I have no reason to have it, as I don't play multiplayer games or multiplayer regardless when it comes to freaking Pokemon. Hell, I stopped playing multiplayer altogether since my freaking early 20s, as I lost interest with it entirely. The only multiplayer game I even remotely go out of my way in playing is Final Flippin' Fantasy 14. And even then, I'm practically a solo player in that game. So what good does this shit even do for me? Hell, what does it even do for the kids that are your target audience, son? I swear, you son of 1,000 fathers have completely lost the plot. Jesus Christ!
Help me! Help me! Nigga!
I'm done. I don't know what is going to be happening with that video, but I'm going to tell you for 1 second, it is not going to go in the direction that I originally planned. I'm done. Hey there, my good friends. How's it going? I hope you enjoyed the video. Apologies if it may sound as if my voice is a bit off. I spent the majority of yesterday, as well as staying up past regular hours that I would be up, trying to finish this video, as it took quite a minute to finally get this done. It's unfortunate I wasn't able to make this upload Friday for the full week since the Nintendo Direct, given I'm already late as it is, but even so, I didn't want to make the time and effort I put into this video go to waste. So here we are. My unfiltered thoughts of what took place during that day of the Direct. And I'll have to admit, it was fun as well as arduous to make this while having all other kinds of nonsense happening in the background. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I talked enough as it is. I shall leave it to you guys now. Again, I hope you enjoyed. And if you have anything you'd like to add to the topic, please put it down in the comments below. Also, please help share in spreading it around. I'd really appreciate that, as this was quite the project in terms of editing, let me tell you. Other than that, you guys have a very nice day, nice night, nice morning, nice afternoon, all that good nonsense, and I shall catch you in the next one. Take care, and peace out.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be